Hello and welcome to a quick rundown of Artwork Archive's revenue and expense tracking feature. This particular video is going to be focused on the organization version of the revenue and expense tracking feature, so I just wanted to mention that, as the artist version has a separate video and is slightly different. We understand that selling art isn't the only source of revenue for many of you, and that many of the institutions that we work with don't even sell art. There are often cases where you may need to charge for services and other things related to your collection, organization, or business that you'd like to record. We also know that expenses are every bit as important to track, and this is true for things like establishing cost basis, services like insurance, installation, lighting, shipping, and all the other costs associated with your collection, gallery, business, or organization. Our new revenue and expense tracking feature is built to provide you the tools you need to have a better understanding of the financial aspects of your collection, business, etc. So let's take a quick look at this new feature. One thing I want to point out before jumping into this is that the original sales feature that was in this is unchanged. You can still register the sale, donation, or gift, and it's still going to have that great high-level reporting and overview. When you click income and sales and donations, you can still get that full overview, see who bought what when, jump in, look at invoices, generate invoices, etc. Another thing I wanted to point out is one of the most popular features with many of you is the maintenance tracking feature, particularly those organizations that have public art. So that maintenance tracking feature still is intact and exists, and you can see that you can still track maintenance records related to an individual work of art as well as general maintenance expenses, and have an overview of the cost for particular time periods and do maintenance related reports. So all of that stuff is still intact. What is new, however, is the ability to track a new revenue item and a new expense item. So let's look at revenue first. So I get there by clicking income, revenue and expenses, and then I just click new item. So in this case, let's do an other revenue item. So let's say I am a gallery manager or dealer or consultation service provider, something. I can put a short description of whatever it is I'm charging for, enter the date at which the revenue took place, the amount. I can choose from a wide variety of categories that may apply to, let's say, maybe I'm doing education services or something of that nature. Put a detailed note, and then I can record who the revenue came from. Similarly, on the expense side, I have the option of creating a general expense. So let's say I'm an institution and I have membership dues to a particular organization. I could enter that expense here, choose membership dues as the category, and then I can log who that particular expense is associated with. This is also great for anybody who's working with specific artists to track commissions. So I can record the date I paid out the commission, the amount of the commission. I can set it to commissions and fees, and then I can note the payee here. And so if it's a particular artist, I can say, okay, this went to Justin Anthony, the artist, and I can log that here. So that's great for keeping track of commissions paid out as well. One last thing I want to point out here is, for those looking to track cost basis or other costs associated with a specific work of art, you will note that there's this section here at the bottom that allows you to associate an expense with one of the works of art in your collection. And one of the perks of that is, in addition to being in the overview of the expenses, you will also see at the artwork level the expense level detail. And then, as everything in Artwork Archive, these are also relational, so I could click on this and see everything else I've spent with art restoration and just have an ongoing tally of my expenses. So, the main goal here is to give you a more comprehensive financial overview so you can better understand and make informed choices. One of the side benefits of this release is also the fact that you can save a great deal of time when it comes to accounting, as we've built in the ability to export all of these results and reports that's really handy during tax season and import them into some of the most commonly used accounting programs. Thanks again for taking the time to check out this new feature, and as always, please feel free to reach out with any questions you have. Have a great day.